Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Everton 2, Watford 0, Carabao Cup, Everton into the quarterfinals. That draw not set to be made till Thursday morning, I believe, on a national radio breakfast show. Yay, amazing. Wasn't the greatest of games. First half was appalling, absolutely appalling first half. We made the change at half time. It gave us probably a better shape, although I did feel a bit arse on Moise Keane, but I do think it gave us a bit of a better shape with Walcott on the right. And we started making a lot more chances. They were dreadful. We weren't much better, but we were at home and we wanted it. I don't think they wanted it. But you know what? We created some good chances in the second half and we should have put more away. Obviously, we scored through Mason Holgate and then Richarlison wrapped it up with a really nice finish on the counter attack, which will do his confidence the world of good. And for some people, I thought it was a half decent run out, and for other people, I thought they were absolutely dreadful. And we're going to get into it. Jordan Pickford, I've given him a 7. He had one save to make really, which he made. He got his hands behind it, which is a bonus, and pushed it away. So he done that. That's all he had really to do. A couple of catches, couple of kicks. Apart from that, he had very, very little to do. So I'll give him a 7. I might be over generous there. Seamus Coleman, I'll give him a 5. I thought he was poor, to be honest. I thought, especially first half, he just looks limited now to me. I think I'm being totally honest when I say that. I think he looks limited. I don't think he's got the energy to get up and down anymore. I think his first touch is poor and he hasn't got the speed to recover his first touch anymore. And I just think he looks like a very average right back and a very tired right back. And it's somewhere we definitely need to get sorted. He cannot be our first choice right back this season. He just can't. If he is our first choice right back, then we've got major issues as far as I'm concerned going forward. So he got better second half, but I've given him a 5. Look at Dean on the other side. I've given him a 6. I don't think he's been in great form either. His crossing was horrendous in this game. It really was. There was no patience to it at all. It's no coincidence that he looked better when he's got Bernard ahead of him. But had a free kick there at the bar, took a deflection at the bar. I just don't think he's playing well. So I've given him a 6. Yerry Mina, brilliant to see him start the game. Brilliant to see him start the game with Holgate. That is my preferred 2 going forward. It really is. I've had enough of Michael Keane. I think he's dreadful. I just think he's a confidence player, and I can't have a player that 1 minute is a 3 or a 4, and the next minute might give you a 7 performance. I just can't have it. He's just not good enough as far as I'm concerned. Yerry Mina, I think, is brilliant. And I think tonight he showed why. One tackle, the slide tackle he made was just tremendous. And then when he got the recovery as well, I get disappointed to see him hobble off. The manager's come out after the game and said that he's not in pain. So that's a weird one, isn't it? He nearly made it on Saturday, but he just missed out. But we're going to have to see what that is, because if that's an injury where he's not in pain when he's not playing, but he's in pain when he is playing, they're the worst ones, because you've got to get to the bottom of what the problem is. But not sure either if it's the same injury that he did have last week, but I thought he was tremendous. I've given him a 7 because he wasn't on that long, but head and shoulders our most consistent player this season. I would love to see him playing next to Holgate. I think that's got potential as a partnership. Because I think Holgate's got the pace. I think he's also got a bit of snide in him. So Mina 7. Holgate, I've given an 8. Don't care. I've given him an 8. Scored the goal that put us in the driving seat in this game. I just think the lad looks like he's got bags of confidence, and he might have the odd mistake in him, or he might have more than the odd mistake in him. But you know what? If he can't play in this team now, he'll never play for Everton, because Michael Keane is horrendous at the back, or has been horrendous recently. And if he can't play in this side going forward now, I had my reservations about Holgate. I was worried about him. On Saturday, I thought he did okay, and he set the second goal up, but that was brilliant. And tonight he goes and gets himself a goal. And I just think he's a player who's got an inner belief about him. He thinks he's a centre-half. So let's just see if he's a centre-half then. Because honestly, Michael Keane has had enough chances and has been poor this season. Mina's now the mainstay. So what we need next to Mina is a little bit of pace, a little bit of a covering player. Holgate's good on the ball. And listen, Michael Keane could have won this game for Everton. He had a header from 3 yards out and headed it straight to the goalkeeper. And listen, this is not me having a rant about Michael Keane. This is just saying that Michael Keane's had enough chances now. And Holgate deserves a chance. And it might be a case that Mina's might be fifth for Sunday. And it might be Holgate again. But that'll be 3 games in a row. And I'd like to see the lad get a run of games. Because, if he can't get into this Everton back four, then he'll never be good enough to play for Everton. He just needs to play some games and let's see how he gets on. 23 now, played enough Premier League games to just leave him in there and see how he gets on. He'll either make it or he won't. But I can't honestly say that, we have to play one of the other centre-backs. So I would leave him in. I'm giving him an 8 because I thought he defended well. I thought he carried the ball out well. His passing was good. And he scored a goal. Into midfield, Andre Gomez, 5. I thought he was dreadful. He just looked off the pace. Mad that the last game he played at home, he was absolutely brilliant. But tonight he just looked way off it. And you can tell. It's weird. You can tell within the first 10 minutes whether he's going to have a good game. But he just looked off it again tonight. So I've given him a 5. Delph, I've given a 6. He was a little bit better than Gomez. His passing was a lot better than Gomez's. And he gets around the pitch a little bit better. He wasn't brilliant, but I've given him a 6. Iwobi, I've given a 6 as well. Lots of energy, lots of movement. But unfortunately tonight there wasn't really an end product to his game enough. So I've given him a 6 as well. He huffs and puffs, but he's got to get better at the finesse part of it. The final little bit, he's got to get better. His touch has got to be a little bit better. He needs to keep the ball a little bit closer to him. At times you can see exactly what he's trying to do, but it doesn't always come off. Maybe a run of games at number 10 will smooth down those rough edges. So I've given him a 6. Richarlison, I'll give him a 7 because of his goal. I didn't think he was that good on the left hand side. I thought first half, I thought he was trying to prove a point too much. Like, it's my old club, I have to score kind of thing. But I thought second half, certainly when he went central, and he took his goal brilliantly. Great finish, good ball by Tosin, great finish. To cut inside and finish it over the goalkeeper. But when he was on the left, I just thought he just tried to do too much because it was against his old club. So I've given him a 7. Moise Keane, I've given him a 5. Difficult game for him. Stuck out there on the right. Never really got into the game. Again, someone trying too hard. I've seen people being very, very critical of him tonight. I wouldn't go that far. Got taken off at half time. I'm starting to suspect that he's not the manager's player. That he's a Marcel Brands and the manager doesn't fancy him. Took him off at half time. To be fair, it could have been him or Dominic Calvert-Lewin being taken off, but he decided to go with him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored goals in the last few games, and obviously he's got more games in the Premier League, so you can understand why he kept them on. But it just never worked for him, and he just tried too hard. Where he just needs to just get one out of his feet and smash it in, and that'll make the world of difference to the player. But we'll see. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I've given a 5 as well. I didn't think he was much better. Had some decent touches at times, but again, for a team that was sort of playing with 3 up front, he looked very isolated. Just didn't get the ball enough, so I'll give him a 5. Michael Keane, I've given a 6. Did okay. Wasn't brilliant. Should have scored. Didn't have that much to do. Shane Tosin, I've given a 6 as well. Come on. Did he come on left midfield or something? Where was he playing? But anyway, he set the second goal up nicely. So I've given him a 6. And Walcott, I've given a 6 as well. I mean, it is nearly Halloween, 666. I thought Walcott gave us a better shape. And had a couple of opportunities that he overrun or just didn't make the most of. But he did set up the first goal, which I thought was a really good ball back into the danger area, which obviously Mason Holgate finished off really well. So I've given him a 6, and that's it. It just wasn't a very good. First half was atrocious. It was atrocious. It felt like a lot earlier in the competition. Watford were absolutely dire. Their fans are absolutely dire. I mean, they must have brought about 12. There's probably more snakes than there was fans. Horrific fan base, if that's what you're going to bring. You're not supporting your club, are you? Let's be honest. But listen, we had, there's plenty of Evertonians there. It was quiet at times. Fair play to the lads in the corner. The original lads trying to get the atmosphere going. Fair play for the club to trying to get the atmosphere going with all the flags, and outside there was a big light show on the park end, and they had drummers on the pitch and all kinds. So fair play to them as well for trying to get the atmosphere up. It didn't really help first half because the football was absolutely dire. So from that point of view, we're going to have to improve massively. But we're in the hat. We've won 2 of our last 3 games. If we could beat Tottenham, that 3 out of 4. You know what I'm saying? Flying. Absolutely flying. Trouble. What trouble? That's if we beat Spurs, of course. Be a very difficult game. Be a very different game because Watford were absolutely terrible. They just didn't want to play, and they were going home. Yeah, but we're in the hat. Be interesting to see who we got. There's some teams in there that you'd be like, yeah, Oxford away, Kevin Brock, be like 84 all over again. Let's see. We'll probably get Man City, won't we? To be honest, not even Man City I'm worried about. It's more like Leicester I'm worried about. I'd be more worried about Leicester because they play a full strength side. I'd rather play City in the next round than I would in a semi or a final. Final did play all their best players, and in the semi-final you've got to beat them twice essentially. So we're waiting through. I'm just glad we're in the hat anyway. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. At least I wanted to give everybody a score today. I didn't do that in my last video. There you go. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know a lot of people might not be able to see the game tonight because of the absolutely pathetic rules that's around this competition, and the pathetic broadcasting right to this competition, which are just like something from the 1980s when it's nearly 2020. So I hope I painted a picture for you if you didn't get to see it. But there you go. My big take out of it is Mason Holgate has to stay in the side, and and stay at centre back. Big chance for him. Let's hope that he gets it, and let's hope that he takes it, because we're crying out for someone at the back with a little bit of pace and a little bit of devilment, and maybe an eye for goal as well. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Click the bell for alerts so you know exactly when a video is coming out. Give this video a like if you've liked it, and if you want more great videos, join us over on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you later.